Well, everyone, we're back home. The weekend's done, and it's time to go over more kits. I'll have the Dread and Flingza one probably going up Wednesday before side order comes out, since we are gonna get leader tomorrow. We did actually get two surprise kits. In this case being the Glooga Dooley's Deco, and it was not the edit like I thought we would be getting. It's the Nautilus. Let's start by talking about the Glooga kit. The Glooga has point sensor and Trizuka. So it's the Machine Neo kit. I don't really know why they got rid of the Fizzy, because we have only 6 Fizzy weapons, the lowest in the game, and now 10 point sensor weapons. But okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. The kit's definitely one of the better ones. Like, obviously it was fine on Neo Machine, and Glooga, while being a little bit more specific, definitely is okay with the kit. I mean, point sensor's fine. You don't really use your bomb too much for combos, I guess. It would have still been nice to have one, especially if it was Fizzy, which does actually have the ability to combo with it. But, like, it's okay. You can locate people. It's solid utility, I guess. And the special of Trizuka is really good right now, obviously. I think it's pretty agreed upon that it's good. It's a nice panic option. You could potentially, like, roll away and pop it to cancel the dually and lag. So that could potentially be useful. And point sensor has good synergy with Zuka, so it's fine. But is this the kit that Glooga needs? Not really. I still think that the vanilla kit is just better. Wall just synergizes so well with the rolls this weapon has, since the distance you do after one dodge roll after throwing a wall is just, like, literally, it's perfect. And Booyah Bomb just provides good synergy with survivability and giving you an entry tool. I think if it had Fizzy Bomb with it, you would have the utility of, okay, maybe this kit is better, but you could get a lot of Zukas. But with a sub that doesn't paint, Glooga takes a while to get its special. Keep in mind that this kit is 180p. And just look at how long it's going to take me to actually get my Booyah Bomb on it. And this is assuming I'm not in the rolled mode that I actually have to fight in, because this mode can only really be used for turfing. It's not really good for much else. So, while a solid kit on paper, I think Glooga is just a very picky and specific weapon. Luckily, its vanilla kit is about everything the weapon it would want, but it would have been cool if it had another option. So, I think this is a case of a solid kit on most weapons, but one that, for Glooga, is just okay. Maybe if you're fighting comps that absolutely shred wall and Booyah, or if you want the point sensor for fighting a certain sharking weapon and you're a Glooga player, I could see it. But personally, I don't think I'm that insanely hyped for this kit. It's just kind of, it's fine. It's better than what it could have gotten. Speaking of what it could have gotten, the Nautilus is here. Suction Bomb returns as a sub, but yet again, another option that could have been an Inkjet weapon we've needed is cast to the side, which I expected here considering Ballpoint has it. It has Splashdown. So, here's the good news, Nautilus players. You have a current kit that's, like, totally fine. Like, the vanilla Nautilus kit, ever since the rain buff especially, is actually pretty nice for this weapon. Suction on Naut is pretty good. I think Nautilus doesn't care about his bombs as much as people think. Like, it does paint pretty damn well, all things considered. In fact, I think it's the main utility it has over Squeezer with how similar they are, is that this is, like, actually pretty good. So you can get a lot more of your special, you can get a lot more turf output, and Suction would be nice for helping with that or poking in some situations, but I don't think it's the end of the world. This weapon has a long charge time, so its ability to play off its own bomb is pretty limited. I think the special is much more important in this case, and it's triple splashdown. Now look, this is at least a fun kit. I can understand triple splashdown being cool to use. And, you know, to some extent it's okay. But I think good Nautilus players are very smart at spacing in particular, and playing mid-range against short-range weapons. So having a short-range panic option as a special just, you know, it isn't really the play. I'm not saying it has no use cases. It definitely will have more situations it's useful in than something like Explo. But I just don't think it's gonna have that much utility for it, honestly. So to me, this is kind of a kit that just falls flat in my eyes. It's just not going to see much use unless its splashdown is giga buffed. And even then, I think Nautilus has the best point sensor niche, the best Inkstorm niche. And the kit works really well with this weapon since Rain can save a shot to kill pretty easily, and the healing is nice for this weapon when it's fighting. So I really just don't see any reason you would ever pick the new one over the original. So, yeah. The kits today aren't as bad as we've been getting lately, but yeah, unfortunately, we're continuing the trend of not really having any amazing kits this update, which kind of sucks. We were really close with both of these having one piece that really worked for it, but not the other, so we still have to wrap up on Leader. We're probably getting Explo tomorrow alongside it. I don't think we're getting any more kits. So, I will say, Range, Hydra, and Bamboo were all weapons in Splatoon 2. I remember that had to wait a while to get their first kit. And now these three weapons are the ones that have to wait the absolute longest to get their second kit. It's just kind of funny. It would be really cool if by some miracle we're getting more kits, but my theory is they want to get all the multiplayer reveal stuff done, or maybe all the news in general done before side order. And that would mean tomorrow would be the last few kits, and maybe the stage, and then what? We have, like, the catalog for Wednesday, and some other small stuff. That's probably it. I think my hopes for any further kits, as well as any further stages, are pretty low right now. But who knows? Maybe we'll get jump scared by another 2 kits Wednesday morning, and we'll be good. We'll have to see. But for now, yeah, I think we're going to keep this video a little short. I don't have as much to say about these kits. I don't think they're anything that have too much depth to them. So, yeah, expect the Leader and finally talking about Explo tomorrow. Or sorry, not Expo, I already talked about it. Expect the Leader breakdown tomorrow if, or sorry, expect the Leader breakdown Wednesday. I can't talk, so we'll be back then. Thanks for watching.